Hello, this is our Doctor Who review. I'm Max, and with me today is Chris.
Hello.
We're doing a Doctor Who review each episode. This is the first one. The Dalek. What's the title?
Asylum of the Daleks.
Asylum of the Daleks. Yeah, I've immediately forgotten it. If a lot of people listen to our reviews of Doctor Who, we'll carry on when the series ends, and we'll just have maybe a roundup about Doctor Who news and stuff. We'll give you a bit of knowledge about how we are as Doctor Who fans. I'll tell you about me first. I used to watch Doctor Who as a kid, and I was in love with it. In primary school, I would used to always write, whenever they gave us a task, I always used to write about Doctor Who, and the teacher actually said to my mum and dad, "You need to stop him from writing about Doctor Who." And I've got picture evidence, but I might scan it in and put it in. I've met all the Doctors as a kid, but when I was about 10, I stopped watching it. But when it came back on, I obviously started. But I'm not as big a fan as I used to. But that's only because I'm older. But yeah, what about you, Chris?
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. I've probably seen pretty much every episode of Doctor Who that still exists, and listened to a number of audios, read a few of the books, read a few of the comics, so I think it's safe to say I'm quite a strong fan, and I know my stuff. Yeah.
Chris is the knowledgeable one, and I'm the one who's... I don't know what I bring to this.
Well...
No, I'm the one who brings the heart, the other side of it. But yeah, we're going to be reviewing each episode. So what did you think of the first one?
Not a bad opener. Decent. Good.
It was good. You enjoyed it?
Yes.
See, I thought it was pretty good as well, but it was possibly one of the better Matt Smith episodes. It was actually pretty good. I can't think of many faults and many things I didn't like about it.
It had its faults, definitely had its faults. Plot errors, mainly.
But we'll start from here. What did you think of the concept of the Dalek Asylum?
Intriguing. Interesting. Thought that was a good idea. Bear in mind, I went into this, I'd read loads. I'm always reading the rumours. I'm always reading news. I'm always keeping up to date with things that are going on. So, and it's not. You don't have to have been massively into reading rumours to know that they were bragging that every classic Doctor Who episode Dalek was going to be in it. So, I was a bit sceptical. I thought that's quite a tall order, but they kept on banging on and on about it. It was in all the magazines. Radio Times cover was plastered with it. So I thought, okay, they probably have gone all out on it, considering it's nearly the 50th anniversary. Kind of disappointed on that level.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see many.
That's just the point. You really need to look out for it.
Yeah.
The only places they were in that room where Rory fell.
Yeah.
And they were just in the dark, in the shadows, covered in cobwebs, broken. That's not what I had in mind when they said we're bringing back all the classic Daleks. I'm not saying that I imagine them all working and everything, but I imagine some of them doing a bit more than what they ended up doing. Yeah. Particularly the Special Weapons Dalek. Anyone that knows Classic Who knows the Special Weapons Dalek and knows that it was pretty cool when you first saw it. And to hear that they're going to bring that back in, it's not like we were hoping for much when you imagine it was going to kick some ass. It did nothing. Yeah. I don't think it even moved. That's disappointing. Very disappointing. Was
that in one of the ones where it's near the end of the episode, where it's that special room where the room just before it, where all the ones that the Doctor defeated?
Yeah. Oh, I like that bit. Yeah. It's you see it a fair bit. It's the only one which really stands out because you've got to be quite a fan to go, oh, that one's from Genesis of the Daleks, whereas that one's from the Dalek Invasion of Earth. There are subtle differences, and it would have helped if you could see the colours a lot better. They were just in shadow, so you really had to go on the ridges and the bumps and all of that. Yeah. But you saw the Special Weapons one quite clearly.
So, yeah, I thought the Asylum idea was pretty good. But the thing about... I know you probably didn't like it, but you know the bit where they said that they kept him there because they thought that hatred was beautiful?
Well, yeah, I know. Any sort of thing that introduces emotion into a Dalek is sort of going against what a Dalek is, but I understand it. And yeah, it's like, that is the best way, because it's true. Why don't they just kill them? Yeah. There's got to be a reason why they keep them, and that is
Well, I suppose I thought it is a good idea, and it adds something to the Daleks. But I understand that they've shot themselves in the foot by saying that the Daleks have no emotions.
Kind of, yeah.
So if you add that to a new monster, you'd be, that's a brilliant idea.
But you can
really
always
good.
spin that. I mean, that was way at the beginning. There have been so many versions of Daleks, human Daleks, non-human Daleks, all over the place.
Yeah.
So they might have emotions. They might have evolved to have emotions now, even if it is just beauty or fear or whatever. So
getting back to the beginning, and what was you surprised that Amy and Rory had split up?
No, because like I said, I read
rumours. Did you
reviews,
think that was a good idea?
I look at pictures. What, splitting them up?
Yeah.
That was kind of pointless. It was only so they could have some their
piffy moment in the at the end. Yeah.
Reconciliation. Yeah, they're coming back together at the end. That was the only reason they split up. It's so they could come back together, which felt completely unnecessary. Just to give them something a bit more. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
substance. It
was all right. I mean, what did you think of Amy? Being the what her job like the model. Do you think it was a bit? Why is she a model?
Bothered. Well, she was a model already. I think that she was a model like back in when James Corden came back into it. The Doctor sees like her poster or something like that. So she was already a model kind of thing. It's just you seeing her a bit more into it.
Yeah.
Oh well, the Parliament of the Daleks.
Yeah.
The Daleks should never have a prime minister. What was wrong with an emperor? They've had an emperor since their second appearance. There is nothing wrong with an emperor. Fits them perfectly. Tyrannical leader, one leader. It's an emperor, not a prime minister. Hinting that they democratically elect their leaders is extremely not Dalek.
Well, I just think they just threw that in, didn't they? They just didn't really think about it. Yeah.
But they've used the emperor before. All they had to say was, "Oh, the emperor wants to."
Or maybe
or whatever.
People would get confused because there's like, there's another emperor, there's another one.
People back in the 60s and 70s didn't get confused. Why should they now?
I don't know. You know the alien, the Dalek that was speaking.
The prime minister.
Was that the prime minister?
The one that you saw the actual creature. I imagine so because when they said the prime minister or whatever, the camera went to that.
Is that the crazy one that went crazy in the David Tennant ones?
I think they just use the same voice.
Is
a
there
lot of
any
people
link?
are going, it's the same voice. He doesn't make any hint that he recognises the Doctor. He's not called Dalek Sec. No, Khan. Dalek Khan.
Yeah.
He's not called Dalek Khan. I think they just use the same voice, which kind of is lazy, to be fair.
Well, it keeps the continuity, doesn't it? Well, I don't know. Maybe they're all because a lot of kids watch it, and
that voice suited the crazy Dalek.
Well, the Prime Minister one wasn't as crazy as the other one.
Well, there's no hint that he should be crazy. He's just the Dalek in charge.
Yeah.
If he was crazy, would they put him in charge?
No. Well, you don't know.
Well, they'd stick him on the asylum, wouldn't they? Because he's beautiful. I mean, that was like, reading a lot of people's opinions and stuff online. A lot of people going, "Oh, it's interesting that it's like, oh, the Daleks are asking for help," and it's like, yes, fair dues, they are, but why? That was the major plot hole I really couldn't get my head around. Why are they asking? They say that they need someone to go down there. They say that the Daleks are scared. Why can't they? This is the Daleks we're talking about. Why can't they just drop a bomb down that beam of light?
Why couldn't they blow it up? Yeah.
Okay, they can't get through the force field except through a blue light tube. Okay, so they can get through it. Drop a massive bomb. These are the Daleks. Drop a massive bomb.
What I didn't understand is why. Well, no, maybe they thought that they could kill two birds with one stone, get the Doctor down there and blow it up with him on it.
But if they can easily capture the Doctor, just kill him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that thing again. It's like, why they just kill him? You can't go into that because then there would be no TV program.
Well, no, because the Doctor, the Prime Minister said it, didn't he? He said maybe that's why.
Maybe because they exactly. New companion. Very surprised to see her in it. I was not expecting that whatsoever.
Is it going to be her, do you think? Is it the same character?
There are so many theories jump up. Elderly relative, like when they Gwen Cooper and the Unquiet Dead one. A lot of people are resurrecting. You can really tell the sort of person that comes up with these theories. The sort of person that comes with that theory only knows new Doctor Who. Then you've got the people that reference old Doctor Who.
Yeah.
The idea it's from the City of Death. Where the baddie was caught in an explosion and he was split into multiple people throughout time.
Yeah.
So he was in multiple different places. A lot of people are saying that might be what's happened to her, considering she's in Victorian times in the Christmas episode.
Yeah.
And she's got a slightly different name.
Well,
we're
all going to have to wait and see.
Exactly. There's so little to go on at the moment. You could come up with any theory and it will fit because there's so little to go on that you can't disprove it yet. You're just going to have to wait till Christmas. Unless they drop in more hints along the way.
I thought she was very good though.
I thought she was brilliant. I thought she was absolutely
the character
brilliant.
Was good.
Yeah.
And I hope that the assistant is like that.
I imagine she is. I imagine he's not created a separate personality.
Because she was very well acted. And see, the thing, I don't have a problem. Well, I do have a problem with Amy because to me, she's just boring. Yeah, she annoys me now. But I wouldn't be. I'm not upset to see Amy leave for this new one. No. Because on the evidence, it's in safe hands.
Well, I just want to change. Like you say, I'm sick of. I'm not sick of, but I am getting tired of Amy, particularly Rory. The two of them together, really, I don't like it.
I prefer Rory over Amy.
They're both just a bit boring. There's just I don't care about their relationship. So what they're going to break up? They're going to divorce? Oh no, I don't care.
Yeah,
whether they do or not. To be honest, I mean, what about that bit? The bit where they come back together.
I mean,
that I can't. It angered me, the ridiculousness of it.
What?
Well, the bit when Rory says, "Right, I'm going to be cold and logical now. I've got more love than you, so it'll take longer to
I love you more than you love me." That's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, logic. That's insulting to the word logic. That's not logic. That's just bollocks.
Well, no, the logic is that my love, I will have more time if I.
They're basing it solely on what Oswin said. That the Daleks remove love and replace it with hate or anger.
The Doctor said that as well. He said you run out of time.
Disagree with him. It's a very vague thing. What is that? Is that all that it is? Remove love, add anger. I think there's a bit more to it than that.
Well, no, it's like it drains away the love and replaces it with anger.
Who says that more love means longer time?
Because there's more to
That's
drain
not
away.
Logical. You're making an assumption.
And his love's stronger. That's what he was saying.
Why does that mean slower conversion?
Because
it doesn't.
Why not?
Because no one said that. It could mean faster conversion.
Yeah, the Doctor said
hotter water freezes faster than cold water. Maybe more love turns to anger quicker than less love.
Well, obviously it didn't. This was the.
But it's all shit anyway. So that bit I did not like.
Yeah. All right.
What else was there? Oh, I did like the bit. We mentioned it where he goes to. Do they call it intensive care?
Yeah.
That bit only because it references classic Doctor Who.
Yeah.
But one thing that struck me is they say that they're all survivors from the old episodes of Doctor Who. But are they crazy because they were defeated or because they were defeated by the Doctor? Because I imagine as Daleks they don't like to lose anyway. I'm pretty sure that Daleks have gone a bit crazy because they lost anyway. Nitpicking. I was just curious about that point. But yeah, I did like them referencing old Doctor Who and I go, oh, that's that episode. And, I like anything that makes me do that.
Yeah. What did you think of? It was actually pretty good. The ending when she was the Dalek, because I thought that was pretty moving. I mean, I didn't cry or anything, but
it was a bit surprising. Yeah, obviously you're not going to cry. She's going to come back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a little bit interesting. He sort of Moffat delivered on his. She's going to be like no companion before. Like he's going to meet her in a completely new way. That is absolutely true.
Yeah, she's a Dalek.
Yeah, but I don't know if I agree with the whole erasing the Doctor from the Daleks' memories.
Why not?
Because I imagine that's one of these things where they've shot themselves in the foot. There will come a moment where they'll go, oh shit, I wish that we could have the Daleks go, oh, remember this, or whatever. Point is, they'll need to remember him at some point. But now that they've said that, but that just raises questions like, did she erase it? This web, is that throughout time as well? Or is it every Dalek from then on, like from that point onwards,
wouldn't know
him unless they met him again?
Well, this is the problem with time travel TV, because...
Well, this just really strikes me as one of those things where it sounds cool at first or interesting, but then you think about it and it's like, oh crap, I wish I hadn't said that because now I can't say such and such further down the line.
The thing is, I think it was getting to a point where everyone knew who the Doctor was. So they had to do something about it, and it was like, oh, he's the Predator, and he's the the oncoming storm.
Daleks can.
I like that idea.
Exactly.
I like the idea
Daleks
of not
knowing
knowing
about him is brilliant because it subtly references all the previous episodes where he's fought them, because you're like, yeah, he has fought them a lot. He has kicked their ass, but that's the point. It's the Doctor and the Daleks. You know, it's like the Joker forgetting Batman. It's not right unless it was like a reboot and it started from the beginning. But this isn't. This is just wiping the slate clean, but carrying on. It's not right.
Yeah,
the Daleks should remember.
We'll see how it pans out in future episodes.
They're probably just going to ignore it.
Yeah.
They're probably just going to say, oh no, these Daleks were disconnected from the web or something like that. You could spin. It's Doctor. You can spin anything.
That's the art of Doctor. You can spin anything.
But it's when you have to spin something like that just because you fucked yourself up before. It's poor writing, to be honest.
What did you think of the bit at the end? Obviously, where it's like, who Doctor Who Doctor
Who? No, right, sorry, I really didn't get what you were doing then. That's a very bad.
I can't do a Dalek impersonation. Go on, I know you want to do it.
This probably isn't going to go on. We can cut this bit.
No, this is good.
Doctor Who.
Doctor
Who.
It has to go the
Doctor Who.
What do you think of it? It was
awful,
just
like,
it was
it was just. But the thing that makes me cringe about those moments is me picturing all the people that go, "Oh, that's so funny." It's not funny. It's not. It's stupid.
Well, a lot of people listening find it funny.
Well, you know,
comment on our YouTube and see.
But that's just it. It's like I read reviews, I read comments, I read other people's stuff, and like I said, you can really tell the sort of person that writes in a certain way.
Well, if you're the sort of person that's listening to this and you haven't seen Old Who, does it matter? I mean, Chris is a hard advocate of you should see the old ones, but does it matter? Give us your views.
You should only see the old ones if you're in the habit of claiming great knowledge of Doctor Who or great fanness of Doctor Who when all you care about is new Doctor Who. Even more specifically, new Doctor Who since David Tennant. Like, if you're not even bothered to go and watch Christopher Eccleston. It's like, you only came in because David Tennant, you're only sticking around because of Matt Smith. That does not make you a fan of Doctor Who. Watching Doctor Who does not make you a fan.
Well, as I said, comment on our YouTube and see if you disagree with Chris. I'm sure you do. Alright, so that was our review of the Asylum of the Daleks. Listen to our other ones when they come out. We'll be doing how many episodes? 6?
5.
All 5. We'll be doing the next 5 episodes. Give us a listen. Comment on our YouTube or email us.
4 episodes.
Yeah. Comment on our YouTube. Send us an email to matchbox@live.com. Listen to our other videos. We just do podcasts about sort of random stuff and entertainment news. So we'll see you next week.